find a husband, but a lover, maybe.
I don't know why I went to India. I just know that I had to go. Maybe it was to learn more about the ancient culture, their food and fashions and history. Maybe it was to have a deeper connection with God. Or maybe it was to find a good Indian husband. But one thing I do know is that India changed my life. The people changed my life. The most auspicious day.
That's a good audio.
Kumbh Mela.
You can't forget the audio.
Horns are like birds here. See, where I'm from, that's called the Oki Blow.
Here we are at the Kumbh Mela. The Kumbh Mela is a sacred pilgrimage that happens every 12 years in this holy city of Haridwar. Now, Haridwar means the gateway to God. And it sure was. The moment we arrived, it was like we were sucked into a whole other world. And I lost myself in all the people and all the colors and the mantra.
Har Har Mahadev!
Har Mahadev!
Har Har Mahadev! Har Har Mahadev! These are the first Babas of the procession. We just saw the Naga Babas. They were covered in ash and they were naked. Those are the sky clad.
English? English, yeah? Who is this beautiful woman?
Guruma.
The mother. The mother. Beautiful.
Mother boss.
Mother boss.
We're here for a special ceremony for the Mahamandaleshwar. These are all the top Mahamandaleshwars, but the supreme guy is here also. He just came in. These are all very, very well known. Not to us, but these are the heavy hitters, so to speak.
Is our chairperson.
This was a beautiful religious ceremony we got to witness, but let me tell you, it was hot.
The household is white. But you know something? Everything works. The main thing is stay in the bob.
Yeah, stay in the bob. That I'm doing.
The bob, man. The main thing is the bob. Everything else is quite secondary.
Yeah, the bob is it.
The point about asana, sitting in a comfortable posture, is it teaches you self-awareness. And this path is all about coming to know who you are. I mean, it's not different from our Western culture. When the great kings of Greece used to go to Socrates, which they all did, because he was a great guru in those times, they had one question, and their question was usually the same. It was along the lines of, what is the secret of life?
Right.
And
So
he always gave them the same answer. It didn't matter who the king was, where he was from, whether he was going to be in favour or not. He said, to know thyself.
Know thyself.
And that self is not the ego self, that's the self which is this universe. So you can imagine that one being is everything that is. So that one being's experience is, I am all this. It's not, I am this body here, and there's that body there different from me. It's, this is my body. All this, galaxies, planets, solar systems,
the earth,
creatures, skies, animals, stones, and it is all my nature. My nature is bliss, being and consciousness. So they say in this tradition it's Satchitananda, being consciousness and bliss.
We pushed our way through. We pushed our way through.
Both of those gates were not easy.
No, we had the power. We said, we are going. Oh, I need a shower.
It was wild. Millions of people came to this little city along the banks of the Ganges River, and they came from all over India and all over the world. And many camped out with their whole families for months here, praying and chanting, communing, dancing, eating, and it's all for their chosen deity, which in the city is Shiva. And hundreds of colorful tents were set up that held the space for their guru. And the people just celebrated their guru. Language was not a barrier for us. The women communicated through their eyes, their smiles, their actions, and in this case, their hands in the form of a mudra. The mudra is an ancient gesture or position of the hands that lock and guide the energy flow that produces reflexes to the brain. It's often done in chanting, meditation, and yoga, and these women were trying to teach me a mudra, but I just couldn't get it. So I tried to teach them a few of my own mudras, and I guess they didn't get that either. Now these are married women, and you can tell that because of the red dot in their forehead, which is called a bindi, and the red powder in the middle of their hairline, which is called sindoor. Single women also wear the bindi in different colors, but they do not apply sindoor to their head. Now, according to Hindu tradition, red is the color of power, and sindoor therefore represents the female energy of Sati and Parvati. Sati is considered an ideal Hindu wife for the sacrifices she makes to protect her husband's honor, and goddess Parvati grants lifelong good fortune to women who wear sindoor in their hair parting. Kind of beautiful, huh?
Ladies, what did you just experience out there in the Kumbh?
Heat, excitement, anticipation, but yet there's a sense of calmness and serenity, and it's just awesome being with all of humanity.
Cheers! Cheers to the Kumbh. Yeah, it was super hot. It's like really hot out. Lots of people, sounds, the water flowing by, and people talking and horns honking. It was just, you know, just busy, and it feels busy, but it feels super calm, you know, like it just feels joy. I feel lots of joy out there.
I felt like I was coming to the most beautiful place in the whole world. And like it was what my whole life has been waiting for. I mean, that was just my feeling, and just beauty,
Well, it's great. It was easy, like mad, and everything's very orderly in the midst of the madness, so it's like it's all still multiples. It's large and multiples of people and waters and sounds and colors. So it was easy to get here like mad and sweet, and kind of marching with the group was really nice, and making sure we were all together. Loving it all. It's like an old rock and roll concert, you know? It's a rock and roll saint concert.
It was cool to be in the procession, but these people that have not changed for thousands and thousands of years, and they're here not to get anything out of it, they're here because this is what they do and their mothers did, and their great-grandparents did, and my great-great-grandparents did, and I did in many lives. I just want to bring back to America some visuals that penetrate deeper than the eyes. Talk about the most visual and beautiful parade ever. This was it. Millions of people from all different parts of India are on this one street in this huge procession, and they are bringing their tribal dances, their tribal colors, they're chanting for their guru, their deities, their family for this one day, April 14th, that everyone has kind of been waiting for, and they are dancing their way to the Ganges River. And I joined them. What's your name? Reika. Reika. Anna. Anna. Dhanyavad. Bye-bye. Thank you. No, television. You. Actress.
Dancer. She's dancer.
Dancer.
She's dancer.
No.
America.
America actress. On television. Like Hollywood. Bollywood, Hollywood. I'm going to Bollywood next. I think that this was the best day of my life. The people just came up to me and started to dance and sing and chant and drag me into the middle of the street so we could all dance and sing and chant together. Ah, here she comes.
Anna. Krishna.
millions and millions of people from all over the world, mostly India, are coming here to celebrate the Ganga, the mother, Ganga Ma, the flow of life, that which takes away anything not needed, yet is constantly replenishing us, nourishing us, and especially today, because this is when Lord Vishnu supposedly dropped the nectar of God on this city, Haridwar.
Remember this day, 2010.
Yeah! Jai Ma!
Remember this all your life.
You sing?
Regional songs. Bhajan.
Oh yeah. Sing something.
On this occasion, संत का सत्कार होना चाहिए, देव सा व्यवहार होना चाहिए, संत का सत्कार होना चाहिए, है सभी अपने न कोई गैर है सभी अपने न कोई गैर है, विश्व ही परिवार होना चाहिए, विश्व ही परिवार होना चाहिए, देव सा व्यवहार होना चाहिए, संत का सत्कार होना चाहिए, ज्योति चंदन जले पावन प्रेम की, ज्योति चंदन जले पावन प्रेम की, खुला दिल दरबार होना चाहिए, देव सा व्यवहार होना चाहिए, संत का सत्कार होना चाहिए।
Sant should be worshipped. You have visited Jaisalmer?
Yeah. Desert region.
It's the mother.
Thank you. That's just beautiful. It's just
Relax.
I know.
Shanti Om Shamdam Om Shiva Shiva Bam 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 Chai ghata ye kaisi kali चाल चले जैसे मतवार रहती है शिव के ये संहरि ओम शांति ओम शम्दम ओम ओम शिव शिव बम बम बम
And from that moment on, my life changed. I think all of our lives changed. This was our initiation.
ध्यायेन नित्यं महेशं रजतगिरिनिभं चारुचन्द्रावतंसम्
I've had a hell of a trip. I'm in Indian squat pose because this is how people sit over here. So I'm squatting. It's an amazing time at the Kumbh Mela, but also hot, 110 degrees. Kind of 2 meals a day, maybe a little bit less. It's just the group is going a little crazy. It's kind of like road rules. We have a rock that hit the front windshield. Well, it didn't hit, someone was through it.
It's a woman, I'd be kind of nervous.
Well, her husband is trying to, but their husband...
Sridhar told our bus driver
Sridhar's fighting.
to not go through Hardwar to get to our hotel in Rishikesh because the roads were closed. He told him 10 times. We're 5 hours from our destination and we would have been maybe 2 hours from our destination.
My God. What's happening?
Well, they're just trying to sort out the money and get it all set up, get it all finished so we can get out of here.
How are we going to get out of here?
We're going to drive.
We can drive in this.
We're done. Everything finished. Our first day in India. Fantastic day.
Well, throw away all your expectations. Keep patience the #1 priority. They say 10 minutes, they mean an hour. They say an hour, they mean 3 hours. And just keep water being poured over your head. I want to learn some Hindi. Yeah? Okay. So like, humko chiye.
Yes.
Oh, I don't. No, I'm just practicing my Hindi. Where's my? Okay, what is beautiful? How do I say? That's a long one. Bahut khubsurat. Bahut khubsurat. So say beautiful.
Say Shiva Shish Jata ke beech Suran ke ish Lajarak Gopa Kumari ki Giridhar Krishna Murari ki Arati Kunja Bihari ki Giridhar Krishna Murari Rajave Murali Madhura Bala Shravana Me Kundala Jalikala Nanda Kiya Nanda Hi Nanda Lala Giridhara Krishna Murari
Here, people put prayers, blessings, and intentions into the flame and send it down the river for the mother to take care of. This is Parmarth, a beautiful ashram along the banks of the Ganges in Rishikesh. Swamiji, the spiritual head of Parmarth, was kind enough to invite us all to the Arati, a nightly ritual where light, songs, and prayers are offered to the Devis. Here, everything has a meaning and everything is holy. Performing arti is the waving of lighted wicks before the deities in a communal spirit of humility and gratitude and joy. Now, everything is covered, all of the 5 elements, that's what it symbolizes. Ether, wind, fire, water, and earth. And prayers are said into this fire that will go out into the ethers and our whole existence and all of our facets of material creation, they're symbolically offered to the Lord at Arati.
And our teacher, Krishnamacharya, the teacher of all the teachers, he had an emphatic position on this. That is that Hatha Yoga is the senior spiritual responsibility of sadhana. In fact, he said it is sadhana. It is that which you can do. There's some aspects, other aspects, even meditation, that you cannot do. It arises as siddhi. No, it arises naturally as a result of your sadhana. Clarity of mind, the sense of one reality appearing as all form, arises as a natural outcome of your sadhana. You can't get to it as an ideal, just like you can't put yourself to sleep. The struggle to sleep prevents sleep. The struggle to realize anything, realize any idealism, prevents it. Because you're in this dualistic trap of trying to get somewhere. As if you're not somewhere. Trying to realize God implies God is absent. Bhartaram Krishnam Shashivatam Chitrubhujam Vasannavatanam Jayet Savivigno Pashante Guru Vyasta Guru Vyasta Namo Bhakanti Mahe Prani Mahe Chitta Rajo Dampati Jagidampati Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Hari Ki
I'm still at a loss for words as to why I went to India and what impact it had on my life. But you know, I did find one thing I was looking for, and that was the most amazing lover, partner, and soulmate. I found that it's me. It's all in me.
विष्णु सजोषसे मा वर्धन्तु वाङ्गिरः युम्नैर्वाजेभिरागतम् वाजश्च मे प्रसवश्च मे प्रयतिश्च मे प्रसिद्धिश्च मे गीतिश्च मे क्रतुश्च मे स्वरश्च मे श्लोकश्च मे श्रावश्च मे श्रुतिश्च मे ज्योतिश्च मे सुवश्च मे प्राणश्च मे अपानश्च मे व्यानश्च मे असुश्च मे चित्तं च म आधीतं च मे वाक् च मे मनश्च मे चक्षुश्च मे श्रोत्रं च मे दक्षश्च मे बलं च म ओजश्च मे सहश्च म आयुश्च मे जरा च म आत्मा च मे तनुश्च मे शर्म च मे वर्म च मे